So this is our sunflower fruit. One has dropped from this cluster here, and I think the others won't be far behind. So yeah, I'll be taking this out and looking to eat that very soon. So yeah, that's our sunflower tree, and we did take one out yesterday as well from this cluster here, because we could smell it as we stood by the tree. We could smell it. It was ripe on the cluster. It was just here, and the rest aren't far behind. And this two here look nice and yellow, nearly there. And again, these two at the back here, they're quite big. Cluster of 4, but there's 2 that are really grown quite large. Yeah, looking good. Amazing, so amazing. I was taking the fruit out of the mesh net bag, and one more came away. Both look really nice colors. Green, slight hint of yellow to indicate that it's sort of ripened. Let's quickly smell one. Oh, that distinctive paw paw aroma, it's there. So we've got a couple here that look nice and plump, and they look ready to be picked. Similarly, these are looking nice. They're really big, even though they're in a cluster of 4. I've got 3 really large paw paws and 2 small ones. This one I've got bagged, but from this cluster they've been dropping, and out of maybe 7, only 2 are left in here. So basically, what's been happening so far this year is we've been letting the paw paws fall down on the ground and then just picking them up. What we find is that within a day or 2 they're perishing, and then we have to reprocess them in some way, either eat them or freeze them, or just do something else with them. I think a better way is to actually, if you think they're ripening, and you see it with, and one of the indications is that this pedicule at the top here, it goes brown here, darker in color. So that's an indication it's ripe. Now actually this one, I can't feel them being soft at all, so let me try and find a cluster where they're soft and see if I can just nudge the paw paws off. So even this, actually this one here on your right there, that's ready to harvest. So if I just nudge it slowly in my palm, there you go. Look, okay, I did have to twist it a little bit, but I believe this is the optimum way and time of harvesting paw paws. Now this can now sit on the worktop for 2 or 3 days before it starts perishing in any way. And yeah, the smell is there as well, the aroma of paw paw. So yeah, let's just do another one, see if there's another bunch. I'm going to just go on the other side and have a look. Put this in the pocket. So here's a cluster of 7, and this one at the end here might look like it's ripening. Let me check. Okay, I'm going to tug away at it. So basically, just push up, and look, it's come away there. Now that again is the right time, I believe, of picking paw paws. And so just to reiterate, if you let it ripen a bit more on the tree, and then they fall to the ground, you don't have much time actually to do anything with them. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing from now on. I'll be picking paw paws in this manner going forwards. I hope that's of some use to you. Now, one thing I also wanted to cover was the harvesting period. So we've been picking paw paws for a good week or week and a half now, and I can see that some like this are still very, very firm, and they're not yet ready. Now you might wonder why is it that it takes a long time over an extended period to sort of for the paw paw fruit to ripen. And I think you have to look back at the flowering period. In April, May, we get the flowers opening up, and the female flowers come out first, and they then turn into male flowers. And not all the flowers come out at the same time. So it's over a period of a month that you might see all the flowers coming out. And I think that's because of the way the tree works, because the female flower turns into a male flower, which allows the pollen then to be taken across to other trees by pollinators and pollinate other trees. And it could be possibly, the nature of pollination. Its natural pollinators are insects and flies, beetles in forests. And it could be that the tree has found that it needs the time for those pollinators to work their whatever they do, to pollinate the flowers. So the flowers, the flower bloom over a period of at least a month, and I think that's then reflected back in the harvesting of the pawpaws, because they've been pollinated at different times, and hence they then sort of get ready. They're ready to at different times of as well. So it's staggered over possibly a month. Now that's great from a consumer point of view. For me, for you, we have an extended harvesting period and eating period, and we don't have to just rush and eat everything. Particularly when the pawpaws they perish so quickly. So if you can eat them over a period of a month, and when they're quite fresh when you pick them, that's a good thing to do. And I'm quite glad that this is what they do, and that I can enjoy the pawpaws over a period of a whole month. So yeah, so I hope that was informative for you. I think the learning process was good for me over the last week or two, where I've been letting them fall and not having enough time. This will hopefully help you, and when you're at this stage to pick pawpaw fruit. Thank you very much. See you soon.